Yeah, this video is going to be a little bit different because I'm not going to do a proper review. I just want to rant about this trial, and I have some things to say, and I'm going to say them if I can speak at all. So this is going to be my little review rant on the Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin trial. Yeah, that's a mouthful. So, first off, I have no experience with anything before Final Fantasy VII, so they could be doing it justice, but I get the feeling they're not. And yeah, I understand that this is a trial, but I'm going to make fun of it because I can and I want to. But do know I understand it's a trial. So obviously the final games are not going to look like it was made on a Wii, but what's yet to be seen. They chuck you into this tutorial area. It hurts to look at. It was like double vision. It's like you're walking around with like glasses on, except one of the lenses is fallen out, so you're just constantly getting a headache. Also, it's the brightest fucking place there is, and enjoy that while it lasts, because it's going to get real dark once you're done with this area. So I'm just going to get past the tutorial. It hurts. Let's just go straight to graphics, which I'm already making fun of. This resolution is horrid. It makes my eyeballs bleed, and I'm fine. It's a trial. I'm fine with bleeding eyeballs. It's a trial. So I'll forgive them for that. But the main characters. Why does Jack look like a rejected Dante from DMC? Like, he looks like the concept art of this guy, or some kind of creative character, and someone's trying to make it fucking a Dante in WWF's, like, you know, wrestler. Some shit like that. It's horrid. We all know the thing about Final Fantasy games is the characters are sexy, and he is not sexy. And I want my character sexy. Let's get past that. Art design. It is so bleak. It's uninspired, would probably be the best way to put it. You're only running around the castle, and a green castle that with 3 colors for some reason. I don't know. It's running on a Wii, so. But yeah, I don't like the art design. I actually hate it quite a bit, which is sad, because there is something good here. But the art design. Final Fantasy, if you're going to slap the Final Fantasy name on this thing, you could have just called it Stranger of Paradise, and then I would have nothing to compare it to, and I'd be able to just accept it the way it is. But you had to put that name on there. You had to try and get in that extra money. Use that IP, as people will say. And now you're doing that, you're going to get criticized, because everyone knows you have sexy characters, and usually they're beautiful, bright, and vibrant worlds that are interesting. It's probably going to change, I hope, because it looks like Neo, and it is made from the same people that did Neo. So we know the combat's going to be great, and look, I only got a few hours into Neo. I got up to some Oni, and he owned me. I enjoyed it, though, for what I played. But same team. So that's the feeling you're going to get. Sound design, pretty stock. Weird techno mixes in it. Don't know how I feel about that. If anything, with the way this character looks, they should have shoved the soundtrack from fucking Metal Gear Rising in it. Would have sounded sick, and it would have suited it so much better. Voice acting, beautiful cringe. I love it. I'm pretty sure everyone is voiced by Christopher Sabat, which is like Piccolo All Might. Voice acting is cringy. It's beautiful. Perfect anime cringe. I loves it. Gameplay, like I said, feels like a faster Souls. So like Neo, alright, this is what's annoying about this. Art style gets to me, and graphics get to me, and this is actually quite fun to play. And I am not even a big fan of Souls games. I've beaten all of them except number 2. No, wait, I beat 2, 3. I beat all of them except 3, and I just couldn't get into that. It was too far gone for me. But this combat feels actually really nice. In, like, you know, it fits Final Fantasy as a combat. Strategy with action. It's perfect. You got combos and shit that you can assign, like, to different buttons, which is basically just your Muso fucking, you know, square, triangle. But this R1, R1, R2. So that works. And you got abilities. I never use them. I got shown to in the tutorial. It's supposed to boost your character. I never use them. I ain't wasting my mana on those things when I can do cool moves. But then there's the job system. I've loved the job system ever since Final Fantasy Tactics. Please bring back Final Fantasy Tactics. I really want more of that game in any way. I don't care if you just release the original one. I'll fucking play that again. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go play it right now. But the job system in this is interesting. Could be a little bit better, but it still works. Because you just level up, Then you unlock the next kind of class of fucking, you start off as swordsman, then you unlock warrior, start off as mage, then you get black mage 2, start off as lancer and get dragoon. You can jump. The jump is great. I love jumping. Dragoon, fan favorite. So the job system is great. It's really cool. Like I said, all to do with the gameplay wise, there's so much interesting here and it works, but there's too much gear. I really hate the gear. I like the fact it covers up the main character. That had me appreciating cosmetics when I have never done that before. But it was great to cover him up. But there's too much gear. It's a fucking looter Souls game. That doesn't make sense. Was Neo like that? I feel like I heard somewhere Neo was like that. If that's the case, no. It's a bad Team Ninja. Stop with the loot. Make it easier, straightforward. You know, you pick up gear and you don't have to have 100 types of that same gear. You know what I mean? Make it an event. Overall, that's my rant. My final thoughts. There is a great foundation here. I played through the trial like twice and not quite maxed up my characters, but I just want to experience everything. It doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy, and that's mostly because of the art style. You fought some bombs. There was a cactus who took me out in one shot. So that he has that, and this game has that in common with Final Fantasy because I got fucked over by that guy too. But you got your magic, which is maces. I don't know why I use a mace for magic. This rant was all over the place. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just needed to speak about this trial. Because, one, when they first released it, the trial was broken, and I was really excited to play it. And when you saw that trailer for the first time, and Chaos, they showed a 2-minute 30 trailer, and Chaos was said 8 times. That's an average of 19 seconds per Chaos. Like, yeah, I calculated it, alright? I just had to know. That's too much Chaos. It was cringy, it was funny, it was oof. And then finally playing through it, I was like, okay, I kind of like this. I kind of get it. The foundation's here. I'm glad there's a trial, and I hope the final product looks basically nothing like this, and I hope they take back the criticism from the survey that I submitted. Not sure if that worked, but you know, I tried. So here's hoping. I have faith in Team Ninja, I have faith in Stranger of Paradise, and drop the Final Fantasy if it's not going to be Final Fantasy. But if it's going to be, you've got to lean into that. Give us a Moogle that doesn't look like a dark goblin. That's my rant over. Blah.
Chaos. Like chaos has been chaos.
Your chaos is here.
I'm chaos. Chaos. Kill chaos.
Chaos.